back screen didn't want to turn itself all the way around. I think my thumb was my thumb was just having an issue. I was like, And that was basically, anyways.
Squirrels.
Not normal squirrels, they don't hibernate. They're too busy running around eating nuts off the old lady's porch and having wonderful squirrel relations. Nice, it's Friday. I don't actually have to record anything. Huh?
Thank goodness it's Friday.
Yeah, I don't have to actually record anything for One Take Friday. It's not even a One Take Friday today. There's multiple takes.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're getting used to... I had an itchy trigger finger at first, too.
Well, I also really expected things to go a little faster, and yeah.
Well,
my timing was off.
Well, to be fair, you have to remember, and I'm not sure if you're still sticking on the whole Windows Movie Maker where I didn't have the ability to cut very well.
True.
I literally can cut every frame on this program. If you want to let it run, let it run. It's sort of like if you're gonna, it's the same thing with a light. It's a lot easier to just, if it's easier just to leave the light running for a little bit than it is to turn it off and turn it on. So yeah, they have a stress seminar here this weekend? Whenever it was.
Next week, I think.
Whatever, they were talking, like there's a flyer they've been putting around on everybody's door. Stress seminar, come, have cafe yum as for dinner. And I'm like, oh, so it's later at night. Okay. Oh, I brought up to guys last night that was like, so that little workout thing that Kyle wanted to put up on Wednesday. And they're like, yeah, well, we're linebackers and linemen. It wasn't a thing for us. I was like, and freaking Cephas was like, you should have went. That's a good thing for the DBs. This stuff doesn't work very well, but you should have really went for the DBs. And I just looked at him, I'm like, I couldn't walk. And St. John was like, ha 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 ha, yes. I was like, I would have loved to go, but I couldn't walk very effectively. I'd have been like going through my motions as a turtle. Go chase down the receiver. Can you please start crawling, sir?
Chase down the receiver.
One of the issues Aaron has typically when we're walking down the platform is when I pause momentarily and let him walk in front, he stops. Aaron has trouble being in front. But whatevs. It's a bit chilly out this morning.
Just a bit.
I think it's like
cold.
I think it's like 40 degrees out. But good news, the sun is baking the fog away.
That's good.
That's good. Well, it's gonna be up in like the 60s today. That's why I went to conditioning yesterday at like shorts and a t-shirt. Kind of wore the wrong shirt yesterday. I wore the really loose Columbia Sportswear green jersey sort of thing. The problem is it breathes pretty well, but it doesn't. And I had just taken care of the chest hair, so it was like
sticking to you.
Yeah, it wasn't like catching on the hairs because they hadn't grown out yet, but it was like a little bit of sweat, and this stuff was like, I was like, I could feel the little like. Once the sun went down, it started actually cooling off a fair bit, and the.
Yeah.
Whatnot. Poor Kelsey, he was like, and I look over there and he's got like the little wisps of steam coming off him. I go, you look like a snuffed out candle. He's like, I feel like one.
I have a callback today. I'm calling a guy in somewhere on the East Coast, probably actually New York proper.
Yeah.
95, 96 years old, and he uses Windows 8 better than anyone I've seen. Because he's been using it since day one. So it's wonderful to talk with him. He's been using computers longer than I've been alive. But still, I have to call him back because I wasn't able to solve the issue, and it was a non-optimal solution anyway.
I've been really monitoring myself on your shirt.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
That's the other one? That's behind us?
Yep.
I can hear that. Otherwise, the thing would have been dinging.
Yep.
Might be dinging here real soon, though. Camera's about ready to dip over to 840. Close? I can see the light. Okay. I'm dying. So it's noon, exactly. But as you can see, the real clock, which is on par with my computer, well, by a minute. After watching several YouTube videos, because today is the day that I posted the challenge of the coffee cart with the ghost pepper latte. And, Star Trek, you're very loud with your music. And so, went through and I watched a bunch of other videos, and I realized that I just do not have the kind of personality to perform. The guy who had the challenge at the coffee cart Aaron Wakamatsu, yeah. And I watched his videos, and he explains things, and he talks to the camera. I don't do that. I can't. I tried a couple times. It just doesn't work. Well, yesterday I was feeling pretty down afterwards, as you guys saw. What are you freaking out about? I have a scheduled thing today? Oh, strange calendar event? Amanda's anniversary! I don't care. Right as I was copying these files over to the computer, the depth chart came out. And I'm still third. And I contacted Mark and I asked if that's indicative of anything. He said, no, it's just a placement for order and, you know, whatnot. It's too early to tell starters and reserves. And like, it's frickin' February 13th. Tomorrow is halfway through the month. We have games scheduled come at least the middle part of April. That's 2 months away. Yeah, that's 8 practices, but we've already had 6 or 8. We're like midway through the practice season. I understand official practices didn't begin till the 10th, but there were more before that I was working with defense. Kind of, I guess. But I just like, there's got to be some news. I don't get how an evaluation period can go on for so long. And with Kevin, it's like, I don't really want to sound pushy, but the last time I talked to him was on January 29th. That's almost 2 weeks ago. Like, I've already gone into the room and I've just laid down and I've tried to cry, but not to, because, you know, it's hard to, even when I'm by myself, about the depth chart, about how feeling, you know, it's like, you know, and then on top of that, I get anxiety because I've got people on various sites that are like, well, if you ever come to visit, if I ever come to visit, you know, that's just great. If you ever come visit New York, if you ever come visit Wisconsin, if you ever come visit to Southern California, if you're ever out in Florida, really wish I would have won the Powerball so that I could take trips to everyone else. Because by the same token, I guess, God forbid you come up here. Anyways, I got one person that did, and they were making a worldwide tour. Okay, 2 people that came by and went by a worldwide tour, but they weren't coming specifically to see me. One was, the other one was just sort of hosting events. Hannah. Anyways, I will chat with you guys here in a little bit. I'm gonna start reading the playbook after I finish this mission, and then I'm gonna study up because we have scrimmage tomorrow, and I'm probably, now that the sun's coming out, I'm gonna wait probably another 2 hours and head down to the hot tub so I can soak all these sore, tired muscles and get the food to settle in me. Hey everyone, let's see if this will balance. No? Maybe? That works. So I just got done reading my playbook stuff and made sure I go over all of the stuff that I need. Benefit, at least, is I'm not the first group. Even if Bijan doesn't show up, I'm not first group, because that's Tyrus. And that's just a benefit there. No, it's angled up a little bit, because, anyways. So on top of that, so I'll be able to at least see what's going on for 1 round, if not 2. So that'll be good. Most of it's the same over and over. It's, at least for my position. I'm gonna look at it later tonight, get some of that drilled into my head, but I'm gonna go rest in the hot tub while it's still relatively warm out. So I'll take you guys down there in a second, and yeah. Bye-bye underwear. Ah! Hi. Oh. I see Jamie posting a lot of things recently. Snow is wonderful. Snow is wonderful. It's so amazing and awesome. I'm just like, all right, I got you. Yeah. I'm gonna have to charge you when I get back inside. Oh God, there's one of the heat pumps. Oh, let's get that on my foot. Now I'm just being goofy. I want to get the camera wet. So for logistical-ish, we skipped Jim. I was trying to bullshit that one, but
we just.
I'm qualifying as that Aaron needs more time to heal and get over his being sick.
Sniffled too hard, my ears popped.
And I'm just like wanting to rest for scrimmage tomorrow so that I'm not like sore in the knees or anything. He's the one that chose Applebee's. At least they have a decent Wi-Fi. Red Robin doesn't have a Wi-Fi. Hong Kong Crazy Bulls liked my photo.
Morning. It's Saturday. It's foggy as heck out.
Well, yeah, if you look over that way, I'm not sure if it will catch it because it's so bright, but it's...
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Yeah, there are bleachers over there.
Yeah, there are. I know from experience.
But, here, time to go to practice. But yeah, you can see over there, this is the angle that we got from last week. It's just that much fog. It was like slow going. The road I was on was like 40 miles an hour, and we were doing like, well, look at that.
Yeah, we were not going fast.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna be filming the scrimmage today.
Just my parts.
Just TJ's parts, because
yeah, I don't need you to film. Not that you would film other people, and I don't need the original run around practice stuff. Like,
Physical, homie. Jump up. I was like, anticipating it, and I was
Physical, Theodore, either turn or burn, or stay with them. You're backpedaling for no reason.
no, Theodore.
No, we do not want him to make that.
There you go. What a hit.
Theodore, next time, Theodore, go through it. Go through it.
Okay.
Nice job! Hey, DJ Johnson. Hey, Kyle. Hey, nice job. I was gonna hey, let me let
First box. Where we in, coach? House up, D. House up, D. First box, first second. That's right, stay fit, never quit, baby. Hey, line it up, line it up. Stay fit, never quit. Line it up. You got it, back it up. No, line it up. On the negative.
Nope, not line up. SOL.
Go.
54.
Huh?
54.
54 after 11?
Yeah.
I
Hey.
need to get out of this.
Yeah.
How that works. At least I'm not dizzy.
That's good.
In a mode, I kind of just want to dump this all over me, but I have to sit in the driver's seat.
I appreciate your restraint.
Yeah, we're not going to have a Warrior Dash incident happen. Your side, the passenger side of the car still has like smears on it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just take care of this shit in the car.
Okay.
You got the back? Yeah, you. Gotta get closer, Aaron. Oh God. Oh God. I keep forgetting this thing has kind of it bows just that little bit that throws you off balance.
Gotcha.
This is gonna be easier without my gloves. I was trying to do this with my gloves on in the locker room and I missed it. Bam. Clack. Alright. So are we going for some semblance of food?
Yeah, probably. Well, I'd like to do IHOP just because it's calories for you.
True.
And, you know, comparatively cheap.
Told you, get it done one time, you still standing. You know what I'm saying? You stopped that whole play, homie. That was a touchdown if you didn't do that.
Well, yeah. Well, wasn't it you last week? It was like protect the sideline at all costs. Well, that's what my thought was. Like it got in towards the sideline and it like you said to break down. And he was gonna have to run this way because I figured I had two safeties coming in and following.
Well, remember, if you have a sideline, right? He's on the sideline. Most players are you want to push me in because you have all your other teammates right here. But right here, you can push him out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? You can make him come this way, and you can force him out of bounds. You don't have to tackle him.
That was the idea. It was either this, he's running inside, or he's running himself out of bounds. Either way,
Did a
I'm
good job,
working
man.
as that wedge.
Did a good job. I'll see you on Thursday.
Oh yeah. Just don't do legs that day.
Oh, hell no.
Oh hell no. You need. Oh. I fell out of the backpack.
Really?
You're on manual. Beep. Beep. Here we are. Yeah. I need the hot tub. Nothing's bruised. I got a couple marks, but you know, comes to the game. Aaron and I aren't big on Valentine's Day things. We are and we aren't. I mean, it's Valentine's Day. We took advantage of coupons at Sherry's. I wound up just getting like 3 pancakes and oh sweet Jesus. And then put some apples on top of it. But everything is stiff and sore. Aside from missing some runs, I'm not. Maybe I already covered this. So I got missed some run plays. Like I was downfield when the run was coming, and I'm secondary force when it comes to my side. I get it. I've got to pay attention to that more. I've got to figure it out. Seems to be really the only thing now. We got 7 more practices and 3 more scrimmages to go. So I got to practice that, which means pick Coach Kevin's brain, and then Mo's helpful. He's really helpful. Like he's telling me, but the thing, and that's the thing, is Mo's helping me, and he's nitpicking though, which is good. So when you're nitpicking, it means there's no glaring mistakes, and I've said that before. Oh, everything is so warm, and great, and wonderful. Oh, here. Whoa. Stretching out my muscles. Probably not one of the greatest things, but I would think it would be great to just stretch it out. Man, this battery's good. I mean, there's already been some stuff filmed on here a bit, but the fact that Aaron filmed for almost 20 minutes, I might use this battery instead, as long as he didn't lose the other one. I'm going dumb. I was at some bacon and cherries. That's a thought that should have come in earlier. Oh. I should probably put the camera down before I sink completely full in and like short circuit the camera. And then completely screw all this up. Oh no. Not going. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Well, the weather's been around here recently, and I know I'm going to get a little bit of flack from this once a certain somebody finds out. I'm starting to feel like my life's taking place in Southern California. Or at least mid-California. Everyone's like, oh my God, like, it's so hot down here. I'm like, sure. I think it's time to stop recording now. Getting all seductive on camera. Morning. So, as is typical for a Saturday, not so much yet, but not so, anyways, that I was leaving the phone in, or the camera in care of Aaron, per se. But he was sitting here on my desk, but he was involved in creating his 5th ed character and reading up on various things. We didn't actually do anything is the thing, so, I mean, I was on WoW for a bit, then I laid down on the floor. Then I think I walked around the apartment for a little bit, ate something, and then I laid back down on the floor. And then I played Kingdom Hearts 2 for a good while, and then I think I laid on the floor again. And then this whole time Aaron was sitting at his computer. I mean, it was a very boring day. Probably something we both needed, but I was not personally happy. I like excitement to an extent. And I'm eating waffles and taking care of my garrison. Can I do it? No, I'm just gonna put all the Draenix seeds in there. See you later. Then I gotta log into Star Trek. I will catch you guys here in a little bit. Figure out what's going on. Hopefully today will be a bit more exciting. I mean, like I said, lazy weekends are lazy weekends, but my time going so slow recently, it felt like yesterday was just an entire week of boring. Poor me. Everything's now moving about to be basketball season. So I have to look at all these basketball ads and people, and March Madness is coming up, but at least mine's already started up. You need anything? Okay. I need food soon.
Did you say swoon or soon?
Soon. I don't know why I would need food swoon. It was too...
I need hard.
Yeah, well, gotta listen to me more. And I need a big box of waffles. God, I don't even know which one I'm gonna be able to pay. Might have to split it over both cards.
So we're here at Taco Bell. TJ is extremely out of it for some reason. He says it's due to just waking up at 8. What time do you normally wake up?
7.
7. So we woke up an hour late, and it has been very thrown off.
Well,
the
that and I
entire
haven't
day.
eaten in 7 hours.
That would also do it.
Not necessarily. Well, it's 2 o'clock, and the last time I ate anything significant was 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true.
That's 6 hours at least.
It's a long time to go without food.
Plus I took like a handful of pills on an empty stomach.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
But yeah. So we're here at Taco Bell getting food, and then we're getting pizza because we've finished shopping, going home. I don't know what we're doing next. Maybe watching V5. Maybe fetching around online if my computer's working.
sure. I tried the steak mixie melt last time. It was just not quite. It wasn't the same. For its size, the mixing melt's already overpriced as is. So. On the plus side, when we go early to Papa Murphy's, apparently we can just stand around and chit chat. There was nobody there. Well, there was 2 ladies. One had a call in, and the other one she ordered first. But we didn't matter. It's Sunday. Oh, there's my keys. Okay, take the jacket
That's
off.
what they were talking about, by the way. Is there was a little interaction between them, and I said, "Yeah, grumble, whatever." They were saying, the manager to you was saying, "Well, you gotta get these guys taken care of." Oh, they already paid. They don't mind,
Okay.
right, guys? And grumble.
Okay. Okay. So it is 2:44. Pay no attention to the clock. That might actually be more correct than the camera. What?
Just
So we ate at Taco Bell, obviously. I just don't know when we're going to be eating next. Probably not any time within the next hour.
probably not. Yeah.
Probably not till like 4. I'm going to pull the phone up and see how everything came about on the My Fitness pile. Right. So, what was it? Jamie had the beefy quesarito
Okay.
on his video, and he's like, ooh, that's spicy. And I'm like, oh, like what? You have a poor palate. A quesarito is spicy? There was nothing in there that's spicy.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
The fuck is in a quesarito that makes it spicy?
White onion, which may or may not actually have been intentional for it to be in there. But the white sauce is a spicy white sauce.
So it's pepper jack sauce.
Yeah, it's pepper jack.
Oh.
Which is, it's spicy enough.
Well, it's the stuff that's in a cheesy gordita crunch. So.
Has he had one of those?
No, I was surprised. So commented on the video. I was like, why didn't you have a cheesy gordita crunch, dude? They are like so amazing. So yeah, I'm at like 1662 remaining calories. My fitness pal's complaining that I'm getting really I'm filling up on my fat really fast. You're supposed to keep it under 102 and this thing has 29 in it. I'm like, it's cheesy gordita crunch. What do you expect? It's got cheese and bread and cheese and the pepper jack's creamy sauce, which any creamy sauce has a lot of fat in it.
Yeah. Good milk has fat in it.
Unless you get skim milk or almond milk.
Skim milk is gross, and almond milk is not milk.
Yeah, huh?
Unless you somehow have found a way to cause almonds to reproduce sexually and give live birth and nurture their young.
Well, technically they do reproduce sexually. I mean, there is...
That's why I kept ending.
Okay. But anyways, oh god, we finally went down on the first blip.
Damn.
I didn't charge it last night.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So, let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna add in the pizza today and see what's going on.
There's no disc in here. Why the hell are we keeping this?
I could say the same thing about half these boxes.
Yeah, that's a... God, no wonder you don't use the hand strap. That hurts. Yeah, that is a beautiful looking pizza.
Well, yeah. Well, I do, but I just put my fingers in it and I put the finger on the back of the camera.
Yeah, instead of what I do, which is actually using the whole hand strap. So.
Yeah. Well, let's try it right now.
Yeah. See, that works and that works. Yeah. Oh well. So yeah, putting the pizza in the oven. It is not 4:25. Damn it. Keep doing that. It is just about 7:30. 7:24.
The camera has a clock on it.
Yes, it says it's 7:27. The microwave says 7:26.
Yes, I know the clock. The camera.
None of the clocks in this apartment are synchronized.
Yes, there are 2 clocks. There are 3 clocks that are synchronized. Our computers and our phones. Okay, that's 4 clocks. Technically, the PlayStation's also synchronized.
Anyway.
Anything attached to the internet is synchronized.
So we've gone ahead, not gone ahead, what am I thinking? We have watched Captain America, because we hadn't seen it in a while, and he didn't remember some of the stuff that happened in it. Yeah, we're kind of just chilling.
I'm making sure all the updates happened, because it said YouTube had an update. That was 2 hours ago. Okay.
Gotcha.
It must have downloaded it and installed it while the movie was flying.
I love computers. Speaking of, well, no, I like working computers. My computer is apparently down for the count. It'll stay up and running for like 10 minutes, and then spontaneously restart, and then it'll just constantly restart and cycle constantly. So yeah, I have it off. I'm not really sure how to fix it. So I'm without a computer for a bit. Well, I still have my tablet, not a full computer. Anyway, figured I ought to check in. TJ is, flipping through stuff to do on the PS4. No idea what we're gonna do. Okay. Well, I guess we'll chat later.
Do I have my keys on me? Yes, I have my keys on me. I've got soreness in the right front shin muscle, the one on the outside. Yeah. It's making walking to my right or to my left very, very interesting. God, it is unseasonably warm out for February 16th, 0216-2015. So tomorrow you're gonna have to be weird. Not tomorrow. Yeah. No, yesterday. It would have been yesterday. I'm thinking the year is progressing day by day. Yesterday would have been an interesting day to try to write on the calendars.
Why?
02152015.
Oh God.
Then I was thinking like today. I'm like, oh yeah, today is the 16th because the 14th was on Saturday, obviously. And so today's the 16th, and I'm like, man, that's gonna be really weird in 2016. Like tomorrow, when it'll be 02162016, and my brain just, what? And this is morning. I don't have any lasting errors.
Yeah.
But as I was telling them walking down the stairs, it is unseasonably warm.
It is. It's nice.
Yeah. I'll watch the weather over the next couple days. You might not need your underlayer.
I keep it anyway, even if I don't need it because I want to be able to have it inside.
Oh, because you get cold inside? Oh. Yeah, this is like...
This is actually pretty nice.
This is creepy nice. Like, usually I have my over jacket, mostly the gray one, but I'm literally got 3 pieces of clothing on right now, other than socks and shoes.
Yeah.
Usually people ignore those. I've got pants, skinny little underwear on. Like, this isn't even compression shorts. This is skinny underwear and my hoodie.
And it's a little breezy, but it's nice out.
February 16th? Are you kidding me? This is not February 16th. And then you look at the trees. All right, it's February.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all. You know, that's all I can do right now is tell by the trees, and they have nothing on them, that it's February.
Yeah.
Everything else is telling me it's
What, early April?
God, I could see this as a June morning. Well, you know, I
The
guess.
sun's wrong.
Well, yeah, the sun's wrong, but I'm saying a June morning where we haven't still gotten into the really hot weather, but we're not dipping back down to freezing much.
Yeah.
Once the sun comes up, things just start heating up pretty rapidly. We'll see you guys up there at the Pratt Farm. Pratt Farm! Eh?
Yeah.
No silliness from him. Shh. I know it doesn't take much. I was just telling him like 10 degrees warmer and I'd take my shirt off. I'd seriously be walking down here no shirt on. And he's like, that doesn't take much. Shh. Yes, I understand that the struggle is real. So this soreness is starting to go away. It's starting to get just like tender all around, but a good, blood flow and rest will do it pretty good. This kind of cropped up the leg shin cropped up last night, so I'm thinking it'll be fine by midday tomorrow. I mean, it's fine now, obviously I'm walking,
Yeah.
but I get that nice little good pain relieving sense when I exercise something. Like my butt, I'll tell you this, my butt does not hurt today. Usually because it's like push, squat, push. Nope.
It's good.
Okay, this knee's a little wonky, but I'll be fine by next practice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to say, or was it too early in the morning?
Not that it's too early. I'm pretty awake. I just don't have anything special to say.
Special as deemed by you.
I honestly don't know what I would say.
Alright. Frickin' Chuckle Factory over there, isn't he? Here comes the Max again. Flares! I do not need to be standing out there. I will frickin' flares hit me, and I'm like, ooh, shiny. Literally. Huh. I should check to see if that's... No, because I checked the mail when I went down to the hot tub.
Yeah.
So...
I have the thing from OHSU that I need to fill out between now and May.
I was wondering what that was about.
It's the...
I thought that might, because you made the appointment and then it came in the mail. I was like, is that like a reminder for you to make an appointment? Because it seemed really close to.
No, it's the fill this out so that you can let us...
Well, you had to do the same thing for your eyes. You had to do a rough, give me a recount of what's going on.
Yeah. It's the pre-appointment paperwork.
Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, see, I can bounce, so it's not...
It's obviously not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad, because I can still bounce on my leg, on my toes. It's just, much like with the butt, it's when I push off in this direction.
Yeah.
or if I try to resist myself going in specifically a, well, I guess that would be 2:30 direction, almost a 2 o'clock. Because I'm not going completely sideways, but I'm not going, leaning forward. I'm going this way.
I call that 2:30.
Now that I'm exercising it more, the pain's going away. I have a perfect body. No, I don't. Oh. Oh, God, the windshield shined into my eye.
One of these days, you're gonna realize. No, you're never gonna realize. One of these days, you're going to like injure yourself from looking at shiny things.
I know. The only thing I'm gonna have issues with is being a defensive back facing the sun.
Yeah.
Which will be fine because that means the receiver's catching into the sun too. There's a lot of bit into the psychology that I'm getting, and I gotta watch the huddle today because I looked at it on the app and it doesn't have the coaching notes. I'll do that.
I think the issue you're gonna have more is actually facing away from the sun, I think. Yeah. Because then anyone who has a face guard or a visor, especially
Maybe
a tinted one, is gonna reflect.
If that's supposed to be reflective. That's the reason why. Like Stills always, when someone comes up with a visor, he always does the. All right. So it's not reflective. The idea is it's so that it's a shade, but it's not reflective because that then can be used as a weapon. Because you can stand there, and if you can see the reflection, you can shine it into their eye by just twitching your head.
Yeah.
And that can actually cause actual retinal damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm just going to end this here. There's 50 minutes of footage left, which means there's probably been a lot recorded, or I haven't taken a lot off the camera. See you guys tomorrow. I'm probably going to record later today the command ship stuff, so I don't have to worry about midday tomorrow.
Okay.
I wanted to make that.